Almost there. We're gonna be okay. I love you. Both of you.
We love you too.
Oh my god!
Hold on!
Can't this thing move faster?
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god!
Hey, how's it going, everybody, and welcome back to Safari Kingdom. We are at Broken Down Roller Coaster. We just got the password we needed. I want to explore the area just a little bit. I don't know what that was. I think he must have fell off. Yeah. Not too much. I just want to see if there's anything around. Because we could use some ammo. We were already up there. We searched on top of those buildings. Trailers, I should say. We did not check the west side. Alright, so we are dealing with, what are they called? Gator claws, I think, which is Deathclaw-ish. They have Deathclaw behavior. They don't really look too much like them, though. So far they're not too tough. I haven't been fighting them that well, but they go down fairly easily. I've been trying to conserve ammo, so I'm kind of trying to go for kill shots only. Which I'm assuming they're weak in the belly, just like Deathclaw. Oh, they are weak in the belly, just like Deathclaws. And they're just as hard to hit in the belly, so. Alright, this goes up to absolutely nothing. Alright, we'll check out that scaffolding and that one, and then make our way back in. And I can make that drop. We just checked that out. Let's see, there might be an opening on this side we missed. Not a whole lot going on around here. What did we find that was useful so far? A 38 round? So I think whenever I head back to Kitty Kingdom... Oh, I could have saved over here. That would have been nice. What we'll do is we'll wear the suit. Can't think of what it's called right now. Basically the radiation suit, and I'll pop some rad X's. We'll try to take it slow and steady as we can. I'll probably use guns just so we can kill the ghoul as quickly as possible, so we don't get bogged down. And hopefully we'll make as many ultra radaways as we can, which may not be that many. So. Alright, let's head back in. Alright, so far I'm just gonna follow the quest. I'm not gonna do any kind of exploring. But we will search the park better afterwards. Because we may have to go around and eradicate all the gator claws anyways, so.
Time to play.
Not today.
Ow.
Alright, that was, I guess it just hadn't been up here yet. I was gonna say, that was a new spawn, I guess, but...
Finders keepers, am I right?
Hadn't come up here. I like how they move, though. The Death Claws and the Gator Claws. They kind of juke you a little bit. I don't know why I'm picking those. I don't really need potatoes. Everything is still dead. That's good. Unlock door to Nukagen replicate. Alright, I guess the replication facility is in the Welcome Center, which I find strange.
Sito never been here.
Right, deactivate the malfunctioning cloning unit. Yeah, I don't like it either, dog meat. Big game calls for a big rifle. That was a good shot. For once. Someone above me? Right to the left of this door? Something's close. Guess not. Okay.
I may not know what any
Yep,
of this shit
there is.
does, but I know if it's shiny, it's worth something.
Alright, I heard something growl, but... I wonder if they have chameleon ones. Is there glass here? No. Alright, well there's nothing in there. I guess those aren't really big enough to hold a creature that size. It's probably up there and then around the corner. Alright, first let's see if we can get up there. Okay, there's nothing in here. Something sounds close as hell though, like... Who knows? Alright, so our objective is somewhere back there. Okay, Dr. McDermott, journal. Let's do 47B first.
This is Dr. Darren McDermott, last known survivor at the Safari Adventure Replication Facility, continuing my personal recordings. It's been... hell, I don't know how long it's been. I think I stopped counting months ago. Or was it years? Even with the scientific equipment at my disposal, it's clear there's no going back from what I've become. The radiation from the bombs has taken its toll on my body, twisting and deforming my physical appearance. But instead of falling into despair, I've embraced the change and used it as a basis for my new cloning research. Perhaps this curse will turn out to be a blessing. I just wish Dr. Hine was here to guide my hand. I feel lost without him.
Alright, so Dr. Hine and him are probably both... Obviously McDermott's a ghoul. I'm guessing Dr. Hine was a ghoul. Which is why he lived so long. When he said wrinkly one, when he was referring to in the last episode as wrinkly one, I just assumed he meant old man, but... Okay, let's do the terminal and then we'll listen to the last audio. Let's see, let's start on the first entry. I think I drank a little too much last night when ringing in the new year. Woke up right next to the Nuka-Gen replicator's main terminal, and a program is running. It looks like I was trying to sequence an anteater with 16 giraffe-type legs, scales, 4 eyes, and 2 tails. Amusingly, even in my inebriated state, I've created a fairly viable specimen sequence that could possibly work. I don't think the animal would live very long, but my scientific curiosity says I should give it a try. I'll have to consult Dr. McDermott. Okay, well that kind of sounds cruel, but... those damn AFAT idiots are at it again. It's only been a few weeks since they vandalized my Corvega by filling it with manure, and the security department assured me that would be the last time they were allowed anywhere near Nuka World. However, I arrived at the facility today to find "Stop the Torture" painted across the security door. I don't know why these morons think we're torturing animals. Anything that we need to dispose of in the laboratory is dealt with in a swift and rather humane manner. Says the guy that was just about to create a crazy giraffe-like creature. Thanks to Dr. McDermott's help, I've been able to isolate the segmentation issues I've been having with PB041. The polar bears on the last segment kept coming out of the Nuka-Gen replicator inside out and then exploding. I assume this was due to an incorrect sequence, but I've never seen such a violent reaction from a specimen before. It was actually a rather spectacular result, strictly from a scientific point of view. I've had my third request for a budget increase denied due to resources being diverted to this Project Cobalt I'm hearing so much about. I hope Brad Burton realizes that Safari Adventure isn't just an amusement park, it's also home to several hundred living and breathing organisms, which have unique food, water, and environmental requirements. I've asked for more information on Project Cobalt, but I am continually met with denials. For all the trouble it's worth, this project better produce something big. So this is still before the bombs fell, because this should be sometime around Halloween. This is September 19th. This would be October 23rd. It's about 1 a.m. and I've just received a strange message via phone that I'm needed at the Angry Anaconda construction site to assist with an escaped animal that's been injured. I swear those security guys need to be more careful with our specimens. Last time this happened, not only did one of the escaped buffalo end up with a broken leg, but the other died when security had the wrong dosage in the tranquilizer darts. I'll report my findings in my next entry. So that was right before they kidnapped him. Okay. The AFAD guys kidnapped him.
This is Dr. Darren McDermott, last known survivor at the Safari Adventure Replication Facility, continuing my personal recordings. I've been continuing to modify the Nuka-Gen replicator to provide a source of food. It's ironic that the very same device Nuka World was using to create its animal specimens for leisure has become integral to my survival. Using a tissue sample from a cow, I was able to replicate a viable clone, consume it as food, then use the remaining tissue to create another. I figure as long as the Nuka-Gen replicator continues to function, I'll have an endless supply of food for years to come. Dr. Hine would be proud of my accomplishment. It's sad. It's been so long I've almost forgotten what he looked like. My God, it's been decades now. maybe even a century or more, hasn't it? Has it been so long? Well, I'll continue recording later.
Alright, let's check out McDermott's terminal. So basically he doesn't know when is when. Okay, we'll start at the second. It's been decades now and my metamorphosis continues. My body is changing, adapting to the radioactive fallout in the air. Instead of my organs shutting down and my life being slowly drained away, my body is fighting back. My skin is thickened and become heavily wrinkled as if it's attempting to resist the radiation rather than allow it to penetrate my body. Rather than be horrified by the changes, I've decided to study them, to learn more about the effect this is having on the human body. Perhaps I'll use the data from these studies to find a cure one day, but for now, I'm just happy to be alive. How long has it been since the bombs fell and transformed me into this withered up husk of a man? I can't even remember how much time has passed. I've started talking to myself aloud now. I think this loneliness is finally getting to me. I haven't seen a friendly human in such a long time, I've almost forgotten what it's like. Trying to concentrate on work is getting more and more difficult. Maybe it would be better if I ended it all now. But then I ask myself, who would protect this laboratory from those who would seek to misuse its gifts? I suppose I have no choice. One of the 2 backup reactors for the laboratory died today. That leaves a single generator to run the facility's power. If that last reactor goes down, I may have to consider destroying the Nukagen replicator and abandoning the laboratory. Even though I could have already done this a long time ago, I realized that this machine could possibly be the last of its kind on Earth. Meaning, this could be mankind's only hope for repopulating the Earth with animals and returning the ecosystem to normal, once conditions on the surface are suitable for habitation. Well, that's interesting. While foraging for food and supplies today, I stumbled across the remains of an astonishing biological specimen. It was humanoid in appearance, but much larger. It had greenish-colored skin and roughly human features. It appeared to be wearing clothing and had been recently killed by what looked like bullet wounds. After dragging it back to the laboratory, I began an extensive examination. My conclusion was that this was the genetic mutation of a human. I can only hope that whatever caused this remarkable mutation can be extracted and used for my own experimentation. I'm entering it into the record at sample Oscar 334 and maybe 0. I'm trying to figure out greenish skin, human features. I don't really consider a Deathclaw to have human features. I mean, it's humanoid, but distinctly not human. Like a ghoul seems more human than I don't know. Let's see. Maybe we'll figure out what it is. Okay, my attempts at creating the gator claw continue. I have the correct samples of Jackson chameleon and American alligator in the mix, but keeping sample 0334 stable continues to elude me. If I intend to create a guardian creature for Safari Adventure, it has to be able to listen to and comprehend my commands. I was hoping the brain cells from that's probably maybe a Q. I don't know. 334 would do the trick, but I've only seen failure after failure. I hesitate to throw the switch and see what happens. What if I can't control it? What if it ends up attracting more attention to the park? I think I'll check the sequence a few more times just to be sure. Alright, well I guess what he found was the Deathclaw. How he managed to drag it back here, it's beyond me. But okay. So he found a Deathclaw and then spliced it with an alligator and a chameleon. Which means there's going to be an invisible one at some point.
Sito no like this place.
I hear you, Sito. Sito, maybe you sneak a little bit for me. Gotta be up there, right? Okay, well let's take a break next to the horrifying creature and eat some food. Let's see, do I have any Deathclaw steaks? That seems appropriate. I don't. Alright, let's go for some ribeyes. Albino gator claw. Huh?
Well, that was fun. Maybe we get something good.
Anyone else? Sorry, CTO, I think I might have shot you.
Don't leave anything behind, if you can help it.
Clear. Okay, there's another journal. I guess we can listen to that while we're searching. I wouldn't mind seeing, like, I know we have the albino ones, but how about like an obsidian one? Something different from the exact same thing Deathclaws have. That'd be kind of cool. Or a blue one. Something.
This is Dr. Darren McDermott, last known survivor at the Safari Adventure Replication Facility, continuing my personal recordings. I ventured outside today and almost got spotted by a group of Wasteland scavengers that had wandered into Safari Adventure. Therefore, against my own better judgment, I'm going to attempt to splice a few of the more dangerous samples I have left in cold storage. I need to use the Nuka-Gen replicator to create some sort of specimen that's formidable, yet trainable. Something that can protect me, but most importantly, protect this facility. It will take some time to work out the chemistry and mathematics of the data, but I'm confident I can create a viable specimen within a few years. I know Dr. Hine would have objected to this course of action, but he isn't here, and I can't let this equipment fall into the wrong hands.
Alright, well, his reasoning was somewhat noble for creating a terrifying monster. Yeah, I actually need regular Radaway because I think I need that to create Ultra Radaway, so it's good that we're finding that. Alright, I saw another trunk. Okay, it's right there. Let's take a look at this computer. It's over here. No, it's back here. Let's look in the trunk then. Nothing great, but I'll take it. What if this is a replicator? Is that where they come out of? That's probably not right. Or maybe it is, and the tube... Basically, if it's creating them here, inside of here, they wouldn't have been able to get out because that door was locked. But maybe that tube goes to the outside. Or maybe that's not it at all. Who knows? Let's look at this thing first, though. Okay, program running is the Gator Claw. Program history. Okay, let's see. Let's go back. Codename none. Subject survived incubation period but exhibited extreme levels of ionizing radiation. The contamination makes the subject too dangerous for command recognition patterns. Sample remitted to incinerator. Next attempt will adjust formula mixture from sample 334 and will provide better shielding for the segmentation chamber. Subject failed to survive the incubation period. Cellular breakdown occurred within 1 hour of sequencing. Sample remitted to incinerator. Next attempt will adjust formula mixture from sample 334. Codename Gatorclaw. Subject has survived the incubation period, but appears to be in a highly volatile and aggressive state. Infusion of command recognition patterns appears impossible. Recommend termination of subject and resequencing after study period in isolation. Sample 334 continues to be unstable and unpredictable. Guessing it got out of it. Okay, let's disable that. And alright, we've got what, 8 more to go. Should I just start it back up again? I don't know what I just did. Oh, I did. Okay. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna run. You, my friend, are going down. Okay. Stop. Okay. He ripped my arm off. Okay, so I got to get us back there. So I'm going to flash forward it. And I'm not sure if I'm going to restart it or not. I do want to restart it, but I need to check out that area before we do. And I'll be more prepared. And I probably shouldn't have switched to that gun that I did. That got hurt. Alright, I'll see you guys in a second. Alright guys, welcome back. Okay, I got back in here. Not much of a problem. Looted everything. I'm going to do the same exact thing. I'm going to be a little bit cheaty here though, since I know it's coming. These guys are getting a bottle cap mine. I am going to... Actually, let me pick that up before... No, don't drink the water. Okay. Let me look at this terminal before I do anything else. Okay, so... Dog meat opened that up probably. Let's see where this goes. Do we need the terminal for that? Obviously this is where they came out of, so we're gonna do what we just did. I'm gonna use this gun instead, and I'll probably beeline back that way, give me the best line of sight. Alright, let's see how this goes. Okay, we're gonna disable the current one. Good to go. They come out regardless of whether you do that or not.
Well, that was fun.
Okay, so it wasn't me turning it back on that actually caused that. Oh, I didn't know this nest had stuff in it. What does the terminal do? I guess I never looked at the terminal. Okay, if I resume it... Oh, that's what brought that goat out, so... Okay. It had nothing to do with each other. I hope the thing doesn't explode. It's a gazelle, huh? A pretty terrible looking animal, but... all in all, looks happy enough. Program running gazelle. So you can't stop it. Alright. Well, if it keeps producing gazelles, that's not a bad thing. Go free, little guy. Enjoy your life. Alright. Let's head out of here. See where this goes.
Can you move out before I start puking?
Oh, come on. Put me right in the radiation. There goes. I can't jump. Is that cool? Does that mean there's going to be gazelles running all over the park now? Kind of happy about that. How do I get out of here without taking a lot of damage? On top of the wall. Okay. Try not to get stuck. We're hungry again. Stupid game. Alright, where am I? Okay, Okay, let's find the entrance again if we can. Are they fighting the gazelles? That didn't do shit to it, did it? Where you going, little guy? Shot him in the belly and it took his head off.
Had a chance.
Alright, going hunting. Hey little guy. Let's see.
Not today, pal.
Gotcha. Sunset like glare is kind of throwing me off a little bit. You got an aluminum can on him? That's cool. Up. You're up, Gage.
Hey. What's up, boss? More than happy to hold all the expensive stuff.
You hold something. Alright, you can hold this missile. Fusion core, I don't need the shotgun shells. He is full, so I'm gonna have to... we have to call in a bot here. We got plenty of them though, I think. That was one thing I was able to create a lot of, was the portable memory devices and the cargo bots. I don't need a souvenir magnet cow. Don't feed the bears. Yeah, there's nothing good happening in there, I'm sure. Oh, it's an actual bear. Well, come on, guys. You had to wake it up?
Maybe we get something good out of this.
Maybe. Alright, let's see what we can do level up wise. I think this place has shown me that I could use some more health. To be completely honest. Water's your ally. Take 70% less water radiation damage from swimming. Don't care about that. Is there one that red resistance? I wonder, is 50 rad resistance really all that much? I don't feel like it is. I mean, if I could take a pill to get 100, and that doesn't even really help me that much, that feels like it's a waste. This one would be good. As well. Okay, so let's just go with the health, though. I think. And I thought I saw one in there before that added a little more damage resistance, but I might be thinking of that one that did the limb resistance. And we need to eat some food, too. I haven't really taken a health boost ever, I guess. Because I don't think we get increased health upon level up. I'm not sure. I'll have to pay attention to that. We're at 270 now. We'll see if I remember that for next time. Because if we do, it would only be like maybe 5 at the most. But if we're on level 30, so I mean that would be 150. So I doubt we get any increased health on level up. What am I looking for? Food? Yeah. Rad rat. Alright. Oh shit. I didn't think that was going to be a entrance to a place. Something's fighting a bear.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Get back.
Should have known better.
What's alive? Sorry, guy. Had to blow you up. Nothing personal. And this keeps on going. Okay, a couple more. Or just one. That goes back around. Maintenance terminal. A lot of reading in this one. Okay, they sent me out to the northern habitats today to clean up some vomit from a child who ate too much. Not sure why they picked me again. When I got back, Tomlinson and Frempk were just sitting at the break table talking quietly. The moment I came into the room, they both nervously looked at me, got up and left. Something is definitely going on around here. Frempk called in sick today, so I had to change out the lights in the reptile house. It took me almost 6 hours since the place was so damn crowded. I was putting the equipment back in a maintenance shed, and I saw Frempk and Tomlinson sitting in Frempk's car. I saw Frempk hand something over, and then Tomlinson got out and walked away. I need to get to the bottom of this. I decided to put a holotape recorder in the empty locker next to Frempk's. I didn't get anything for days, but finally I scored big when I picked up a conversation between Frempk and Tomlinson. They were talking about something called Project Cobalt. I have no idea what that is. They never tell the janitorial staff anything important. Why am I being left out? The work orders were piling up, but I couldn't stand waiting anymore. I finally cornered Frempk and confronted him about Project Cobalt. He tried to lie his way out of it at first, but he finally gave in and told me it was a joint cooperation project between the US military and Nuka World. I couldn't believe it. I mean, what the hell could we have here that the military needed? I had to know more. Frempk told me to drop it, but to hell with that guy. I'm taking this to Brad Burton himself if I have to. Now from Frempk. It's been 2 weeks since Ross asked me about Cobalt. I told that idiot to drop it, but he wouldn't listen. All of a sudden, our department gets notice that Ross is taking an unscheduled vacation, and no one seems to know where he's gone. Now they want me to purge his terminal before the end of October. I hate to wipe all this out, but I can't refuse. If I don't do what the security department says, I might end up on vacation too. Okay, well now I am really curious what Cobalt is. That just goes back outside, huh?
Up to me, I'd leave that behind.
I'm leery about
You're the
going
boss.
up there. Anything could be waiting for me. But, alright, I think we'll end it here, though. We'll find out what's up there and hopefully clear out the rest of the park in the next one. So I know you have a choice where you watch or follow Let's Plays. I thank you for choosing One Night Sniper. Peace out, guys.